Hey there, my name is Osman, and I'm making a quick YouTube video about some topic that is interesting to me. Someone commented saying, can you make a video about it? And it just blew my mind because I didn't realize how much of it that I understood, but I don't embody that. So this is a transmission, let's say a video to understand myself more on a deeper level, but also to help uh, educate those individuals that want to know more about it. And the topic was street smart. And just the word says a lot. It just said a lot when I first read it, because when you say street smart, I automatically thought of streets, like stealing, robbing, gangster shit, whatever gangster shit is. But the activities that takes place in the hood, let's say that's what I thought of. And then I sat with it a little longer. It did just hit me where it was more of purpose. I'm not gonna make this video too long. I don't want to. I'm on a walk, so I don't want to make it. But I just want to share my insight on how street smart could be the way to go. The way to move. And to me, when the topic street smart comes up, it's more of knowing your role in society and what role you want to play. As a man, I think the role as a man is to protect, lead, and provide for the community, right? And when I say that, I'm talking about making sure the community have the right knowledge where they can sustain for themselves, right? Because it starts with knowledge, obviously. If you don't have the knowledge, how can you do it? But other than that is making sure that they know their purpose, making sure the individual know their purpose. Because I'm gonna tell you my story. That's the best way I could just share. As a child, I always had a passion, purpose to bring people together. And I always wanted to just travel. Like, my main passion was culture, what makes different cultures different. Because I knew at the end of the day we were all one, but I just wanted to know what was so. I was just fascinated with just the diversity of cultures, and that kind of went away. But as I grew up, I just wanted to just be a leader, to lead. And when I say lead, I'm talking about show people the path in a way of righteousness. I don't not violence, just pure what we're here to do on the earth. And my passion for that led me to hanging out with the wrong crowds, right? Where it was just stealing, and it just cut off. It just cut off. Okay, so I hanged out with the wrong group of friends, right? And those friends were just didn't know their purpose. And when you do not know your purpose, you're gonna go do someone else's purpose. And that's what I fall into, where I was just purposeless. And what I thought was being a man, what I thought being in the streets was following the wrong crowd, doing things unnecessary things. Then as I got older and older and I started just learning more about myself, it turned out that street smart is making sure your community or the people that you care about don't worry about no type of food, have the right knowledge, and can be free, you know? And that's what it means to be gangster to me, where you're providing, protecting, and leading the community, you know? And you can't do that. You can't do that unless you know yourself. You know your passion, your purpose. And that's the phase that I'm in right now, where I'm just learning more about myself, what I want to do, what makes me happy, so I can actually embody that and then actually start doing it, you know? Well, I'm in the phase of just doing it, but it's more of sitting with yourself and knowing why you did the things that you have done, because the things that you have done are just stepping stools to your purpose, you know? So everything you have done in the past are just learning steps to lead you to the moment where where you embody your passion, your purpose, and you do it. And everybody's passion, purpose, I feel like in some sort of way ties to just providing, protecting the land, you know? Because that's all we have, just the land. Without the land, there's nothing. So in some shape or way, like, being street smart is knowing the path that you have taken and flipping it around for the greater good. So when I say the path that you have taken, it's more, when I say that, I'm talking about the path that society have placed on us, you know? Because society is telling us that, oh, there's so much things that is wrong with society. Like, there's politic issues, there is street issues, there's police issues, there is just community issues, like violence within just communities, you know? So understanding these things and how you can put yourself in those situations to actually change those things, you know? That's what it means for me to be street smart. Putting yourself in those situations where it's not as good as it should be to society, and flipping it around and turning it into something better, you know? That's all it is. I could be wrong, but that's just my philosophy. If you think, or not, let's say if you think, let's say if you do know more, share it with me, you know, because that's all I like. That's what turns me on. Knowledge turns me on. Knowing more about myself and how I can move to better myself and better my environment is what turns me on. And sometimes it might not seem that way because I'm so deep in, like, just the shadows aspect of me, just trying to learn who I am as an individual and why I came down here on earth and why I'm here. So yeah, I mean, it starts with just understanding yourself and why you're breathing, you know? Because if you're just breathing for another person, then that's just waste of breath. And sadly, that's what I have been living under for a long time, and I'm coming out of, you feel me? So Yeah, this is for the individual who asked, and anybody else who might need to hear this. So, but I'm gonna continue my walk. Peace, and yeah, subscribe, like, share, do all of that shit. I don't care, but peace.